Should you scout for Mai and Munchlax? Are they any good? Guys, this is the second EX Sphere unit that's coming in the game. And like Arizu, EX Spheres are kind of like upgraded Pokefairs. They max out at 5 out of 5, just like a regular Pokefair. 10% chance of scouting for a random 5-star. 2% chance of getting the featured unit, which is Mai. But you also have a little percent, probably 1% for getting another normal type Pokefair, which is Larry, and another 1% chance of getting another normal type, which is Palmer and Regigigas, which brings in normal zone, just like mine, but we'll talk about that later. I'm not sure if other Pokefairs will be in this banner, like Arizu, I'm not sure. But in terms of featured, rates, my Palmer and Larry will have increased rates with my having the 2% chance. So this sync pair is a support sync pair with an EX role of field, which, as a normal sync pair, we have a little bit of field units, but it's kind of old units, old Pokefairs that got the field unit, which I'm happy that we're finally getting another good, hopefully good normal type support. So we're gonna take a look at her Lucky Cookie first. She has an exclusive Lucky Cookie debut damage reduction, physical damage reduction to the added field of play at the start of the battle, okay? Now let's take a look at her kit itself. Defense and special defense at level 140 is at 294 and 318. If you look at her level 200 stats, I mean, compared to probably the grass type Carmine, it's nothing to boast about, nothing that crazy, because like for example, Carmine, if I'm not mistaken, at level 150 already reaches like 400 defenses and stuff like that, or you have to 6-star EXer or something like that. But yeah, 200, 414, nothing really much to boast about. But as an EX Fair unit, you have 4 built-in passive skills, with a 5th one unlockable at Super Awakening. So let's take a look at the Super Awakening. Warden of the Obsidian Fieldlands. Start of the battle, you get to lower your Sing Move countdown -1. After you use your Sing Move for the very first time, you get to lower your Sing Move countdown -1 as well. And then after using your Sing Move, any one of your allies uses their Sing Move, everyone will have their physical moves up next effect and special moves up next effect increase +1. That's a 40% increase in damage for any of your sync pairs, for all your sync pairs, as long as any of your sync pairs uses your sync move. Now, just like Arizu, she has this exact same EX Fair passive skill, Sinnoh Rush, which the more Sinnoh sync pairs you have in your team, you can lower your sync move countdown to a maximum of -3. If you only have one, it will only -1. And if you have 2 sync pairs with Sinnoh Rush or 3 sync pairs with Sinnoh Rush, it will ignore the second and the third one. Only one Sinnoh Rush will trigger. It's said. It's there. Next, you have Blessings of the Fieldlands. When the field is normal zone, you get to have like a Team Triage Tank 9 under normal zone. When there's normal zone, when the opponent attacks you, you get to recover a little bit of HP for every single one of your allies. And then, when the opponent uses their Sing move against you, you will restore your own HP, not your allies, but your own HP by 20% as long as there is normal zone. So again, restore everyone's HP by a little bit if it's normal zone when the opponent uses a normal attack against you. And then you recover 20% HP of your own if there's normal zone and the opponent uses a sync move against you. Next passive, you have hit, attack down, and special attack down 9. Whenever the opponent attacks you, you get to lower, or rather, wrong. Whenever you attack the opponent, you get to lower their attack and special attack stat -1. And then last but not least, you have normal zone. team all stats down immunity. As long as the field is normal zone, you will all be free from the buffs from the opponent, like impervious under normal zone. So, in terms of normal attacks, you have headbutt, 30% chance of lowering the opponent, or rather making the opponent flinch, as well as 100% chance of lowering their attack and special attack stats. You have normal wish, which you can use twice. You have a buddy move, tick for protect. You can unlock this once you use any move once. Probably any attack here, any buddy move, any trainer move, anything. And then it cannot be deactivated. You can only use this once, and then it will give you gradual healing. It will give you a damage guard next effect, just like a protect, and it will give you the take next all move. So you will take all the damage that every single one of your allies will receive, and you will cut your damage to either 0 if the opponent uses a normal attack, AoE attack against you, or a normal attack against you. Or if the opponent uses a sing move, it will be halved in damage. So, this is very similar to, to Sinnoh Solidarity, if I'm not mistaken, for Cynthia or for Summer Cynthia. But in my opinion, Summer Cynthia, I think is better because you can use Sinnoh Solidarity twice. Or should I say, if I'm not mistaken, 3 times even with a... I'm not sure if she has like Sync Redemption or something like that. Or, something that brings back the Sinnoh Solidarity. But this one is just a buddy move which you can use once only. So it's kind of like a downgraded Summer Cynthia. But anyway, will help you. Raises everyone's defense and special defense +3. And if there's normal zone, it will raise everyone's stats +6 instead. And I'm glad to see this because so far, only Aura Cynthia has a +6 defense and special defense under fighting zone. And now we have a normal zone variant. What I'm missing about this one is that Aura Cynthia brings in fighting zone at the start of the battle. So debut fighting zone, but the sync pair so far, I do not see any debut normal zones yet. We'll have to see about that. So, last but not the least, you have your EX or 6-star EX effect, which is double sync buff. And then at the for the field unit, you will get normal zone and an extended normal zone after you use your sync move for the very first time. So that's Mai and Munchlax. Finally, is she a good support? Well, we'll have to see about that. But she can debuff the opponent. She can recover some health, so that's really good. She can bring in normal zone. That's good. Let's take a look at her sync grid. Unflappable 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5. We got anti-freeze, flameproof, headbutt, natural remedy, normal zone HP recovery, normal zone move gauge, acceleration, normal wish, pep rally, quick cure, thick fur protect, move gauge refresh 9, a gradual healing effect for will help you MP refresh 2 probably if the opponent decides to debuff you, or you prefer not using normal zone immediately and just having to use will help you twice to max out your defenses. I don't know. But 3 out of 5, you got Head Start 1. And if you got this, you have Sinnoh Rush. You have your Super Awakening skill. That will be quite OP. I can see that happening. Headbutt Aggravation 1 is very helpful. 60% chance of making the opponent flinch while lowering their stats. And the next one just lowers twice the amount of stats every single time you hit the opponent. Not only will you lower their attack stat -1, now it's going to be -2 and special attack stat -2. And then the next one, it will help you buff up your allies as well with team attack and special attack up 9. You have normal wish, MP refresh 2 will be very helpful. Normal zone, team crit immunity so that everyone will have vigilance. Sync move, HP recovery M2. Oh, sorry. I read that as Team HP Recovery 2, which is much, much better than what I thought, but apparently it's just recuperation. You just restore your own HP. And Team Triage Tank 9, when you get attacked by the opponent, without normal zone, you get to restore HP for all your allies. So with this, plus, if there's normal zone, you get to recover twice the amount of HP. So that's pretty nice. But as I was saying, and I say this all the time for my support sync peers, I would love it if I can raise my crit stats for all my allies. And apparently this sync peer does not do that. But at least you get to raise your defense, your special defense, your attack, your special attack stat. You can probably raise your speed stat. Where is it? Is this sync pair or probably another sync pair that raises speed stat? There you go, guys. Normal Wish Pep Rally 1 raises everyone's speed stat. So, no critical hit rate, unfortunate. But 4 out of 5, we have Normal Zone Extension 5, and this is gonna be quite helpful, especially with Normal Zone being a temporary thing. I would appreciate it if I get Normal Zone Extension 5. An MP refresh for normal zone just in case the battle gets super long with the Paseo Towers hall floor number 30 might be really helpful with that. Trainer move, team physical, and special boost up 1-9. For me, this is mediocre. And 5 out of 5, first sync move, restore body move MP 1. Your body move can get you a damage guard next effect, take all next effect, give you a gradual healing effect to yourself, might be helpful in certain situations. And last but not the least, you have team safe start. Every single one of your allies will get an endure effect at the start of the battle. Is this sync pair good? Yes. I love a sync pair that can, I love that this normal type is now quite, you know, yeah, we have Eevee, Elaine and Eevee, pretty good sync pair as well. I super awakened my Elaine and Eevee. I do not like to use Red that much because Red is an offensive support, like classic Red. But I think Red has an EX field unit or something like that. I did not unlock the EX field, or was he Sprint? And then there's the other one, Annabelle, with, it's either of the two. And I think Mai is pretty, you know, a nice upgrade compared to them. You can raise both defense and special defense. You can recover HP for every one of your allies. You can, most of all, make the opponent flinch and debuff their stats. So, yeah, this sync pair is pretty nice. You can get to recover everyone. There's no recover or there's no potion for this sync pair or something like that. But I think should be able to kind of survive pretty much. But if can she make us finish hall or floor number 30 of Paseo Towers? I do not know. Maybe it's possible, maybe not. I'll have to see. I am not brave enough to try Paseo Tower, normal tower yet. If you decide to do that, let me know and see if Mai really helps you with that one. But with that, guys, that's it for this video. If you are scouting for Mai, go ahead. But Hisui, thank you that we're getting some Hisui love. Again, I cosplayed Garrick and nobody has commented on that video yet. If you want to watch it, you can go ahead and watch it. It's in my video playlist and stuff like that. I'm not happy about that performance, but it's better than, you know, something going wrong. So, satisfied, not too much, but it is what it is. I got second place. It's fine. So, yeah, congratulations to everyone who won. And even those who did not win, you know, as a judge last year, I can see that the level of competition has definitely increased and leveled up like crazy. But anyway, guys, that's it. If you want to help me out, support me on Ko-fi, support me on Patreon, support me by clicking on the join button. Thank you, everyone here, for your generous support. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.